guys, welcome to the second video of lesson 20, right? And I need to clean this off. Clear. There we go. All right. Jada is saving money for a computer that cost $1,149. I'm sorry, I meant to say that this is on page 170 in your book. Please follow along and take notes as we go. All right. That is 3 times as much money as she has saved. That is 3 times as much money as she has saved. Her parents also gave her $150 for the computer. And she earns $14 each hour at her job. How many hours does she need to work to raise the remaining money to buy the computer? Oh, this is a complex question, isn't it? Right? Wow. Okay, so let's start with kind of breaking it down by how much money does she have? Okay, how much money does she have? Well, how much money does she have? She has $150 from her parents. And this is 3 times as much as she already has saved, right? So I think the 150 from her parents is like extra. I really like to know why we can't erase here. Let me just cross it out. I think we need to think about how much she has saved 3 times as much as she has saved, right? And the total amount is 1,149. So how could we find out how much she has saved? That would be one of these, right? So we might have to divide this 1,149 by 3 because it's 3 times as much. So here's what she has saved. 3 times that is going to be 1,149. Okay, so 1,149 divided by 3. Now, 3 is a 1-digit divisor. So we could do an estimate, right? But we don't have to because we could just say 1 can't be divided by 3, but 11 can be divided by 3 and start right here, right? 3 times 3 is 9. 11 minus 9 is 2. Bring down our 4. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Divide, multiply, subtract. That's 0. And bring down our 9. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. Just going to write subtract. And that zeroes us out, right? So 383 is the amount of money that she has saved, right? And 3 times 383 is 1,149. Yeah? Okay, so now we know how much she has saved is $383. And then her parents give her 150 more. So let's do 383 plus 150. That doesn't count as what she has saved because her parents gave it to her, right? 8 plus 5 is 13. 3 plus 2 is 5. So that's $533 that she now has altogether, right? So how much does she have? She has $533. Okay. Now we need to figure out how much she needs. Make sure you're writing this down. If you're not writing it down, then pause because I'm going to clean it. Pause and write it down. And there we go. Okay, so she has 383 plus 150. So she has, gotta pick up my pen here. I see. I got to do clear. There we go. She has $533, right? Okay. And how much more does she need? How much does she need? Okay, so how can we find out how much she needs? That would be a subtraction problem, right? That would be 1,149 minus 533. And every time we do subtraction, we got to make sure that we're not doing backward subtraction. 9 minus 3 is 6. 4 minus 3 is 1. 11 minus 5 is 6. So she needs $616, right? Okay, now she's got a job and she's working she gets paid $14 an hour. How many hours does she need to work? So we need to take our 616 and we need to divide that by 14 to find out how many hours, right? The 616 is dollars and the 14 is hours. Sorry, dollars per hour, right? Dollars per hour. And then our answer is going to be hours, right? Okay, so we have a 2-digit divisor. So let's do an estimation. 616 divided by 14. I would like to change this to 10. All right. And let's go with 600, right? Okay. And 60 divided by 10 would be 6 with 1 0 left over, right? 60 times 100 is 600. Okay, so let's think about 60. 60 times 14. 4 times 0. 4 times 6. 24. Magic 0. 1 times 0. 1 times 6. 840. Too big. Okay, so we need to be a little bit smaller. I noticed that a little bit smaller by about that much, by about 240, right? So what if we just did 10? What if we did 60 times 10? Well, we have to multiply by 14, so we have to change this number. So what if we did 50? Times 14. Okay. 0. 5 times 4 is 20. Magic 0. 0. 5. That would be 700. Okay, still too big. So 40. Let's try 40. Okay. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 4 is 16. Magic 0. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 4 is 4. That's 560. Okay. There we go. Subtract 6. Beware of backward subtraction. 11 minus 6 is 5. 56. Now, that's bigger than 14, but that's okay because we can put our 40 here, and then we can put another number on the top, and that can all be the quotient together, right? Okay, so 14 times what is going to be 56? I'm thinking about 4. 4 times 4 is 16. There we go. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 56. So that would be 4. 56. Okay, so how many hours does she need to work to make $616? These two together. 44 hours. And we need to write that as a sentence. Jade needs to work 44 hours. Double checking that we're answering the question. How many hours does Jade need to work? Jade needs to work 44 hours. Okay, lots of steps, but if we break it down and we really think about what it's saying to us, we can also do tape diagrams. We are kind of out of time, but I just want to show you real quick because this is going to be I'll tell you what, this is only the second video, so I'm going to do one more video and just show you all the different ways that we could look at this problem. Okay? Thanks for watching. Aloha.